Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Eau de Treasure. In this video, I don't have any discontinued vintage rare or interesting fragrances. Actually, I just lied. I do have some interesting fragrances. I have another Fragrance X haul in this video. So, not even 2 weeks ago, I went on Fragrance X, ordered a handful of fragrances. It just arrived. Why not make a video about it, open up the box and show you what I bought, why I bought it, what was interesting about it, and maybe I'll test one of them in this video, and I'll make some videos in the future about each one. So I'm going to crack this one open, but first just take a look at the box right here. So it came from DHL. Now I do complain that Fragrance X is overpriced, and the regular prices are overpriced, but when you look at each fragrance on its own listing page, the price you see is the price with the discount. So if you put in the Frag X15, everybody knows it's no secret, you get 15% off, and that price is kind of the regular price of what it's selling everywhere else on Amazon. Some of them have good prices and some of them are overpriced. I hate they jack up the prices on some things if it gets hype on YouTube videos, for example. They know what's popular and they bring the price up so it doesn't sell out immediately. That's just part of the game. But one thing you get with their high prices, it's really the only reputable website that I can buy from that will ship products internationally to me in Japan with no problem. And this thing came, this has been like 10 days since I clicked that purchase button for this to come from New York to where I live in Japan. So it's simply incredible. It's kind of funny, this thing says repacked DHL. They opened this thing up, they resealed it, they opened it up. I mean, they just rummaged through this thing. Dangerous goods accepted. What's so dangerous about this? Alcohol content in this thing. The way things are going, it's like if it's bubble gum, it's going to be listed as dangerous goods because it can get sticky or something. They put a green sticker on it, probably because I paid the customs tax. So sometimes I get stuff in the mail like this that isn't taxed, but sometimes it gets hit with a tax. So I did not get lucky with this. It got hit with the tax, which is about 10%. I ended up paying something like $20 to get this box. So without any further ado, let's slice this thing open and I'll show you what I got in my Fragrance X haul. So despite what I perceive as high prices, Fragrance X is really the only reliable discount website where I can buy fragrances from and get them shipped to Japan. All right, got the sucker open. Here's the list of the stuff I bought. I'm not going to look at that. I forgot every fragrance that's in here, actually, even 10 days later. Can't remember what I ordered, but at the time it was interesting. So let's go through this, see what's in here. All right, I got another one of these. These are cheap. A couple weeks ago, I visited Tokyo and traded this to one of my friends for something else, but I wanted to have one of these. This is my favorite clone of Paco Rabanne 1 million. You don't even need to peel the top off. It just opens up automatically. And yeah, it smells like a mix between the regular and it even has a little bit of Paco Rabanne Privé in it too. For 10 bucks, this is a really decent dupe of Paco Rabanne 1 million, and I don't have 1 million on my shelf right now. This is what I wear when I want to smell like 1 million. So, for like I said, for 10 bucks, you can't go wrong with this. Let's see what this silver one is. Okay, so there's some really cheap Middle Eastern fragrances, and this is one of them. So this one was something like $17 or $18. Ijazi Intense Silver, and on Fragrantica, the smell-alikes for this one is Killian, Vodka on the Rocks, and some people said La Nuit de l'Homme Blue Electrique, but it also got a lot of thumbs down too. So this is just for me to try. If I don't like it, just sell it here in Japan for like 30 or 40 bucks. All right, so this one is Rams from Lattafa, Rams Silver. I can't remember. Rams Silver, Rams Black. This is a dupe of Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Mall. I heard it's pretty good, and I've seen it sold here online in Japan. You can't buy it in stores, but this is something that I'm just going to try it out, see what it smells like, see how close this is to Ultra Mall in my mind and in my memory, and then just sell this online. Maybe I can get 50 bucks for it. And I think I paid 20 bucks for this, something like that. All right, here is a vintage fragrance, Halston 1-12. Is it called Halston 112? You guys know about Halston Z14. Of course, that's a classic, but I heard 112 is also a great vintage fragrance. Never tried it before. Can't wait to try this one. 125 ml bottle. I think this was like, I don't know, $12 or $15, something like that. I couldn't resist. Here is another vintage fragrance in this. It's funny how they put it in this separate bag here. You can see what it is. Elizabeth Arden PS Fine Cologne Tester, 4 ounces. So, you know I have the vintage Paul Sebastian Fine Cologne. I just wanted to get a modern formulation of it. So I have them both. As I've said before on my channel, this is one that I love to go to sleep to after a shower. I can smell it. So I know it doesn't come with the cap. I don't care about that. It was a tester. This thing I think was like $14, $15. I know it's the modern formulation. I like the modern formulation because it's just a little bit more fresh smelling to me than the vintage. Without the cap on it, I really don't care. Not for this vintage fragrance that I got for like 14 bucks. All right, a couple more in here. Let's do this one. Lattafa Hayati. This is kind of a version of Invictus Aqua. So this came out in 2020 or 21. It's actually highly rated. It's rated like 4.21 on Fragrantica. And this one, people say it smells like Versace Havas and Invictus. So let's see what this newer version of those fragrances, let's see what a mashup smells like of those fragrances. This one was like $20, something like that. And I got 2 of these. There is one fragrance that I bought 2 of. I don't know if you guys heard about this one. This is called Ted Lapidus. You guys know Lapidus. They have a classic Lapidus Pour Homme fragrance. And this is one of their really hyped modern fragrances called Poker Face. And the reason why this is really hyped is because this is supposedly very similar to La Nuit de l'Homme. And it's just a nice twist on that. So I couldn't resist. I had to get 2 of them because the prices are going up and they're getting sold out. I bought them for like 30 bucks a piece. I bought an extra one in case I can sell it for a lot of money here. Maybe I can get 80 bucks for it or something like that. I really want to open one and test it out and see what all the buzz is about on this one, Poker Face from Ted Lapidus. Finally, this one. This actually, I spent the most money on this one. EVOKE Gold by Ajmal. So this one I heard is a very, very good dupe. Smells just like Prada L'Homme. And this is the one I'm going to open really quickly in this video. I'm going to open this one. I'm going to try this one out because I do have a bottle of Prada L'Homme. I have another Prada L'Homme dupe, and then I'm going to have this one. So I'm going to test 3 fragrances and see how they smell. All right, let's open this one up and see what all the hype is about on this one. There's a lot of reviews, by the way, guys. These fragrances, there are reviews all over YouTube about these. Everybody loves cologne fragrance reviews. People want to save money. You know, they can't get Prada L'Homme for, they don't have $100 to spend on Prada L'Homme, but they want to smell nice. They want to smell like Prada L'Homme for something that's 30 bucks. They're going to go for it. This one, I think I paid more. I think I paid $35 for this one. But I just remember hearing about this one like 5 years ago. This was mentioned on a YouTube channel I talked about before called Iffy Shares. And I guess it had just come out when he tried it. And he just said EVOKE Gold is a really good dupe. It smells just like Prada L'Homme. Let's check this thing out. So the bottle's pretty cool looking. It has this weird design. You can see me, you can see me and talking to my phone right there. And you can kind of put your fingers and hold it like this. That comes off. All right. So funky bottle. And let's give it a spray. Now, of course, with these things, it's probably going to smell better a month from now after it matures in the bottle. But let's see what it smells like at the beginning here. Ajmal Perfumes. There is a, I don't know if that's a batch code right there. It's an eau de parfum from UAE, United Arab Emirates. Produced in, wow, all right, recently, last year, May of last year. Expires in May of 28. So it's nice to know that they're still making this. It's not like it's going to go out of print anytime soon. Let's hope not. All right, going to do a spray on my left hand right here. All right, decent sprayer. No complaints there. Cap snaps into place. And these are the comparables that I have. I have the original Prada L'Homme right here. My little 10 ml left in a 50 ml bottle. And I have this dupe from Project Alternative called L'Homme. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to do the Prada L'Homme on my right hand right here. There we go. And I'm out of hands, so I'm going to do a spray on my my arm right there. All right. Let them dry down a little bit and tell you what I think. This is highly rated on Fragrantica. This has a 4.45 rating. The notes in this, the top notes are neroli and pepper. The middle notes are orris root, amber, and geranium. And the base notes are cedar and patchouli. Smells like there's more of that in here. It smells like there's iris in here, but that's where the orris root is. It gives it the iris scent. And if you guys don't know Prada L'Homme, you have to know about Prada L'Homme. This is so popular because this is a fresh, clean fragrance that has a little bit of a soapy iris. Maybe not even a little bit. A lot of a soapy iris feel to it. And a lot of guys don't go for this one because it's a little bit on the feminine side. And I got the same first impression too when I tried this. I said, what's the big deal? It smells like flowers. Why do you want to smell like laundry detergent? And I mean that in a good way, like a fabric softener that you pour into the washing machine. That's what it smells like. But I got used to it, and I got compliments with this at work. I had some coworkers saying, you smell very clean and fresh today. What is that cologne you're wearing? And it was this one. But it's because of that that added iris floral note that I got this one instead. I saw this one for sale years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, and it was cheap. It was like $35, an almost full bottle. This is called Prada L'Homme Eau. It's the blue version, not the black one. The original one is black. This is Prada L'Homme Eau, and this one I like better because it doesn't have that iris. It has that fresh feeling to it, but instead of iris, it's like ginger. So it has like this sparkly pop to it rather than that clean, soapy, floral iris note. All right, time to tell you what I think of these in comparison. I have 3 of them sprayed on me. For this one, yeah, this is really close. This is really close to this as I'm smelling it. It's not quite the same iris as this. It's a little bit different, but I'm telling you, it's hard to give a number or percentage, but I feel like this is 90% there. I don't know about performance. I'm not going to stay here for an hour, or maybe I'll come back later and put some notes here for performance, but this is great. It just smells very similar to Prada L'Homme. And as for this one's just all right. I mean, it does have that iris scent to it. It just doesn't smell as smooth and refined as these do. This one is definitely superior now that I've had a chance to try it. Of course, I love me some Prada L'Homme Eau. I got to give myself a spray on the arm right there. Oh yeah, love that one. Love this one too. They don't last that long. I think the performance on both of these is somewhere around 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours. It's not like it's lasting the whole day. You spray it on in the morning and it's pretty much done after lunchtime. But these are so good, they're worth bringing a decant and just respraying them in the afternoon. So glad I got this Ajmal EVOKE Gold Edition. Fantastic. I'm going to be wearing this a lot in the spring. I think it's perfect for the spring and even the summer. So that's it for this video, guys. The first one of my Fragrance X haul. Tell me in the comments which of these fragrances that you saw do you want me to spray and give you my first impression of in a video on this channel. Let me know, because I don't want to do all of them. I might do Poker Face. I'm not sure, but let me know which ones you want to see, and I'll make the effort, and I'll save it, and I'll do it for that. And I'll leave them on my shelf. If you want to see them, I'll pull it out and make a video and talk about it, all right? If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you do like discontinued vintage, rare, interesting fragrances, I talk about them on my channel. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate you liking the video. Come back for my next video. Probably in a couple days, I'll upload the new one. Hope you're having a great day, guys. And until the next video, take care.